when I was nominated to lead our ESG program, we knew we needed to make a lot of progress quickly. And for us, with ESG in particular, it takes a village. A lot of the folks that I had to enlist to help stand up this initiative were cross-functional teams that had a day job. So this wasn't what they were going to do full time. So really, we needed the help of a group like DFIN to help guide our direction, kind of inform our strategy, if you will. In terms of the relationship that I have with DFIN, I've been working closely with DFIN since 2020 on the ESG initiative. We were already using DFIN, of course, on our regulatory reporting side, our 34 Act reporting for the SEC, and using a tool called ActiveDisclosure. So very synergistic, a lot of synergies there. The ActiveDisclosure tool has been fantastic for us in our regulatory reporting side, or financial reporting group that rolls up to our corporate controller. As the regulations continue to evolve and develop in the area of ESG and climate reporting in particular, we quickly came to grips with the fact that we need to be ready for prime time when we're going to have regulatory regimes that require us to report on things like scope 1, 2, and possibly 3 emissions. And with that, we need a tool to go and capture all of the data we have. We have 21 manufacturing sites around the world. We've been tracking energy and waste since 2012, but to be honest with you, a lot of that data is done on spreadsheets at the sites, and it isn't sufficiently standardized or aggregated. So we needed to get more of that standardization to really vault us into the next level of investor grade reporting. And so we did a bake-off last year of different software tools in the ESG space. And it just made the most sense in the world to go with a platform called Diligent, which is one of your strategic partners. So there's obviously the synergies and benefits of that with the DFIN relationship. We also happen to use Diligent for our board portal with the board of directors. So I routinely use Diligent for that purpose. So again, a lot of economies of scale there, and it will allow us to integrate with the ActiveDisclosure tool when we have to do assurance work around ESG reporting, which is coming, whether that be with the SEC rules or the CSRD, which is in Europe, or even the California climate regulation that requires reporting. Now we're going to actually be able to let our auditors go into the tool itself to pressure test some of the numbers that we're going to be reporting on, as opposed to directing them to a spreadsheet or an SME in the company to explain. With the advent of all these regulations that are coming on now, being prepared and ready for the regulatory reporting requirements is pretty important, and companies really ought to start now. If I could offer one piece of advice, it's to get going quickly on this because it's coming.